Senior Minister of State for Transport.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I thank Mr. Dennis Tan for his comments as well as the historical perspectives of the Limitation of Liability Convention as well as the Nagasaki spirit, and most importantly, the support of the bill. Let me address the points Mr. Dennis Tan raised. To address Mr. Tan's query on the timing of accession to the 1996 protocol, Singapore had not previously done so, as the industry had some concerns with the increase in ship owners' liability limits. However, more recent industry consultations with members of the Singapore Shipping Association indicated that ship owners are now supportive of the accession, as they are generally insured up to the levels of claims covered by the 1996 protocol. As the 1996 protocol updates and increases the limits of liability of a ship owner for maritime claims, acceding to the 1996 protocol ensures that Singapore's limitation regime truly reflects the current value of life and property. This also ensures that our limitation regime is aligned with that of other countries that have acceded to the 1996 protocol. Claimants will not be disadvantaged should they decide to pursue their claims in Singapore, as compared to other jurisdictions that already implemented the higher liability under the 1996 protocol. Accession to the 1996 protocol will also promote the selection of Singapore law as the governing law of commercial shipping contracts and attract more claimants to utilize our legal and arbitration dispute facilities and services, advancing our position as a leading maritime dispute resolution hub. Singapore, I'm glad to inform Mr. Dennis Tan that Singapore will adopt the existing liability limits, which were in 2012 increased by 50% over the original 1996 protocol limits. This allows Singapore's regime to reflect the current value of property and life, and so there is really no need to catch up as suggested by Mr. Tan. Mr. Tan also asked if it were possible to legislate an additional element of profit for environmental salvage under the Salvage Convention. The Salvage Convention represents a very carefully negotiated compromise on the apportionment of liability between various stakeholders. These stakeholders include the ship and cargo interests, the hull and cargo insurers, and their protection and indemnity liability insurers. Under the Convention, the courts already have discretion to provide the additional payment of between 30 to 100% of the salvage expenses. What Mr. Tan appears to be asking is for us to go beyond the Convention text to guarantee that fair rates will include profit. There is currently no international consensus on this, and it would be premature for Singapore to move ahead without the support of all relevant stakeholders. Legislating an additional profit element could potentially upset the intricate compromises upon which the Salvage Convention was built. Mr. Deputy Speaker, the maritime sector is and will continue to be a key pillar of Singapore's economy. This bill will enable Singapore to maintain our competitiveness as an international maritime centre. It will position Singapore well as an arbitration and dispute resolution hub for maritime cases. I thank the House once again for the support of the bill. And with that, Mr. Deputy Speaker, I beg to move.
The question is that the bill be now read a second time. As many as are of the opinion say aye. Aye. To the contrary, say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it.
Merchant Shipping Miscellaneous Amendments Bill.
Committee stage what day?
Now, sir, I beg to move that Parliament will immediately resolve itself into a committee on the bill.
The question is that Parliament will immediately resolve itself into a committee on the bill. As many as are of the opinion say aye. Aye. To the contrary, say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. The question is that clauses 1 to 19 stand part of the bill. As many as are of the opinion say aye. Aye. To the contrary, say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it. Bill to be reported. Senior Minister of State for Transport.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, I beg to report that the bill has been considered in committee and agreed to without amendment.
Third reading what day?
Now, sir, I beg to move that the bill be now read the third time.
The question is that the bill be now read a third time. As many as are of the opinion say aye. Aye. To the contrary say no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it.
Merchant Shipping Miscellaneous Amendments Bill.